The next song is it's gonna be a little more Cuban. Let's call it that way. I mean, the people come to Cuba in order to know this famous Cuban flavor that everyone loves, you know. And the thing is that the composer of this one was like one of the first Cuban classical pianists and classical composers who said, you know what, I'm done with the classical music. I mean, classical music is great. It's really good. We all are classical trained. That's our thing, you know. But Cuban music is in our blood, and we just can't pretend that we're Europeans because we're not. We just can't pretend that when we're playing jazz, we are from New Orleans because we're not. We're Cubans, and what we're good about is Cuban music. And he realized that in the very beginnings of the 20th century. In the 20th century, we were pretty much lost as a culture. We were like, we just kick out Spanish, you know, somehow. And then we would start to be like kind of a colony from the United States. So some people thought that, what are we? Are we from Spain? Are we from the United States? Well, what are we? And this guy, he said, no, I'm Cuban. I'm Cuban, I'm 100% Cuban, and I'm gonna play Cuban music in concert halls. You like it or not. And he just became a world superstar. He was one of the first, I'm telling you that, one of the first Cuban composers who put Cuban folkloric music in classical concert halls. His name was Ernesto Lecuona. Google that, it's a big name. We're gonna play perhaps the most famous piece by Lecuona. The name is La Comparsa. La Comparsa, it was made for piano, but we arranged that in order to play in our orchestra. And a Cuban comparsa is a really fun thing because it's like a carnival. You can do it in a carnival. You can do it in several kind of celebrations, but always with a popular thing because Cuban comparsa is a huge crowd in the middle of the street, almost hundreds of people making a conga line and passing by like a parade. I always think about him like in New Orleans, for example, in the Mardi Gras, there's one thing called second line. The second line is exactly the same thing. It's a brass section passing by and hundreds of people behind that dancing and singing. And that's exactly sort of like be a Cuban conga line. So, La Comparsa by perhaps the greatest Cuban composer of the 20th century, Mr. Ernesto Lecuona.